It was on the 13th uh, March. That day, we and she said she wanted to longer uh, with our relationship. She wanted to end it our love. So she said goodbye to me. But at the beginning I didn't agree because I loved her so much, and our relationship had been happening almost for 1 year. So for my for me till now, it was really a terrible love for me. So I didn't want to give it up. I want to keep our relationship ongoing, but she she said no and denied it and didn't deny my apology. I feel so bad. Actually, yeah, I was in bad mood for such a long time, but I did it. I all the efforts I have tried, but it was worthless. Worthless. She didn't agree to make up with me, and the reason for our relationship broke up is, we lived together before, but we have been departed for nearly 3 weeks, and I had not entered her home. So that evening, that Friday evening, after my work, I want to visit her, and when I arrived, I just found that two condoms are missing, so which pissed me off immediately. So I jumped to and slapped her uh, for 3 times. Ah, it's still it's still hard to see even for now. And I think for every man, if your girlfriend or wife and you just find your two condoms amazing, you sure you surely get angry. So I slapped her, and without any queries, and I also regret right now. But everything kind of make up. I I did it so wrong, but I kind of make our our relationships back to before already. And at the second day, I try to apologize to her, and then try to make up our relationships. So, but you know what? I don't have her house key, so she denied me to let me in into her house, and she maybe kind of frightened or something, and she's kind of afraid of me, so she don't let me came into his house. And I just want to say apologize to her, and just want to get to her forgiveness. I entered her. I waited for a while, and when he roommates came out and opened the door, I immediately uh, you know uh, uh, go into went into his house, into her house, and I try to apologize to her. But you know what? Her room's door was uh, was locked down, was locked. So she stayed in the house and it didn't open the door for me. So I said a lot of words to her, but it can't touch her. It can't make her feel touched or some. It didn't it didn't work. Maybe I know. I when I slapped her when I slapped her I used too much. I used too much. I hated it so heavily. I was so I feel regret for what I did, but I don't think it was my own fault. You know what? Even in the daily life, in the daily life, we often make some jokes about each other, especially some scandals, you know, some dirty jokes between the couples or yeah. Uh, so which maybe this just because of these jokes, which caused our the trust to each other was not that stable, and yeah. So even so, I often suspect something, and I feel so insecurity sometimes. Uh, uh, but it was my not on, but it was not only my fault. She even her, you know what? So I often visited her to to her windows, and I standing there night after night, and I want to just like the story of a soldier between the princess, between the princess. I I just wanted her to get back and forgive me, but she didn't. She didn't forgive me, and even that day, I I bought her a lot of stuff every day. I kept buying stuff for her like flowers and milk teas, bubble teas, and some fancy clothes to her every day. And at the last Friday, finally, seems lo- she seems looks like a kind of happy, and probably will forgive me on Saturday or Sunday. But you know what? I she sitting in front of the window, and she closed his window and by pull up the curtains. And from time to time, when I talk to her, she pull away the curtain and talk to me for a while. And when we talk, she just kept saying some denying words, which if it make me feel not um, calm. And when she doesn't want to talk to me, she pull over the curtain, and I just heard some noise from her house. I don't know if she's talking to someone in his house or talking to someone on the phone. So I became so suspicious about what she was doing. So I slide into her department, uh, uh, apartment, and I've just found a ladder. So so I went out by climbing up the ladder and approaching her windows, and I don't know, some illusions just occurred, just occurred in my mind. I don't know. I It seems like I saw a man's face on. I saw a man is lying on her bed. So I just can't kind of control my temper, and I jump out of that immediately, and I get it done. And I found two stones. I broke windows, broke up, broken broke windows. I shot out it. I shot at the guy's name, but when I broke through the window and the glasses that when they are broken, I there was no one there, just my girlfriend. Just looked like a frightening, a frightened, a frightened rabbit. Yeah, she feels scared. You know, she feels so scared, and I just immediately realized goofed. I goofed something. Even me, I feel so regretful. And then she called the police, and then they called the police, taking me away, and put me in the police station for for one night and a day. And during during I stay in the police station, I feel so awful. There is a psychological um mental illness the girl from Hubei, Wuhan, and then that girl just kept saying some 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 words, not normal words for one night, and some policeman there, just say some dirty words, and Shanghai dialect and the southern dialect of China, the language which I couldn't understand because I'm from the northern part of China. I'm from Beijing. So and so that day was so awful for me. So awful for me. Then and that then on the second day, my sister just picking me up from the police station. So I get out, and I decided to not to go to annoy my girlfriend anymore. But I just can't let her go in my heart. I loved her so much. I'm missing her all days. I'm missing her every day. But she just say some denying words. She declined me. She declined me, and I try to make up with her. She just I proposed so many activities on at the outdoor side. She just denied me to see me from time to time. So I finally I feel I feel dismissed. I feel dismissed. I and her parents came to Shanghai from Tianjin on that day, and accompanying her till now, and I still didn't go yet. Still didn't go yet. And we often quarrel each other when when we were together. Uh, all all things. And today I get at work. I kept drinking the beers for so many days. So many days to release the pennies from my inner side. You know what? The bears just look like some medicines could cure the wounded heart. Sometimes the alcohol will make me kind of happy, but I don't want to get the addiction to on it. I know I know how to control my mind. I know how to control my emotions when I work. And yeah, I decided to leave to Shanghai for her. Even when I came to Shanghai, I I came here just for her. But our relationship just kept from 5 months when after my arrival. During the coronavirus time, we stayed in one house and we quarreled day and a day. I know my girlfriend was just didn't content with my family. My family background was not that good because my father was an alcoholic, and my father drinks, get drunk every day. My father didn't go to work, and during my third year of the university, my father was died because I drank too much. Yeah, and at the hospital, yeah, my father stayed in the ICU room for 5 days. But yeah, we all stayed there. Our families accompanying him, but didn't save his life. So only my mom go to work. So my family's strong surroundings were not that good. I know my girlfriend feels disappointed sometimes when we went to the shopping hall. I can't buy some expensive stuff for her. Even I feel sorry sometimes as well. I can't buy her good stuffs and make her living a good life. I I can't understand. I totally understand why my girlfriend want to leave me, and I just love her. I feel so sad sometimes. I cried. I cried and cried, but it didn't work. It didn't work. My girlfriend seems like a stone-hearted person. Maybe she is not. She pretended to be tough to me or something. I love her anyway. So I will keep on drinking my beers, you guys, and just treasure the one you loved who is still being with you, and don't hurt their feelings. Alright, okay, I will keep updating my videos every day until my wounded heart get recovered, and when I gotta go through these tough times. Thanks everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Bears could cure the wounded heart.